Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Scorpios where we take a look at the person who broke your heart. And we're going to take a look at what they may be thinking or feeling, how they're viewing you or the situation, and any possible action that they might take towards you. We're also going to take a look at what they may have been experiencing or going through since you've been gone, anything they'd like to tell you, and then we'll get as much advice as possible from Spirit. Now, my dear Scorpios, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you guys go ahead and smash that like button for me. It does beautiful things for this video and for my channel. And I just want to let you guys know how appreciative, how thankful I am for each and every one of you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Scorpios regarding the person that broke your heart. All right, we have Temperance in reverse. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or with Sag placements. They're viewing you as the Knight of Wands, okay? And the World card in reverse. So this person definitely feels like there's unfinished business between you guys. The Temperance card in reverse tells me that your person is feeling imbalanced or or just they're feeling this breakup or this separation or the distance between you guys pretty hard, because Temperance there, she's holding those Two of Cups. Your person may still be a little bit triggered by something that happened here, but they're viewing you as the Knight of Wands, so they're viewing you as somebody who's very courageous, very sexy, very powerful. I feel like your person is expecting you to come rushing back in, Scorpio, whether that's true or not. And they definitely feel like there's unfinished business here between you with the World. Yeah, and the Three of Cups. So your person, they do want to reunite with you. The only little caveat I have here, Scorpio, is that I feel this person just doesn't want to feel the pain. So it's like they want to get back together just to make it stop, but you need to make sure that they've done the healing work. For some of you, your person may be over-intoxicating themselves or using unhealthy coping mechanisms. So just be aware of that, all right? But they're viewing you as somebody who's, with this Knight of Wands energy, like you recovered quite quickly or you moved on quite quickly. But they definitely feel there's unfinished business. Now, some of you, it's possible with the Three of Cups that you were dealing with some sort of third-party energy. So maybe you moved on with somebody else, or maybe there are a lot of people that sort of got involved in this connection. I'm not sure if you guys share friends or, you know each other's family. But I do see that this person, I feel like this is your energy though. Like you guys have been surrounding yourselves with like your inner circle, or you've even been getting out there and sort of dating. And this person, they're definitely, I'm getting a little bit of anguish off of this Temperance card in reverse. We also have all of the fixed signs. So we have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. So you could be dealing with one of those signs or just that fixed energy. So let's see, Temperance. So this is what they're feeling or what they're thinking. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're feeling like they missed out on a huge opportunity here. Some of you, you may have been married or in a higher level of commitment. It could even be, it's possible, Scorpio, this person, they wanted to be single. Like they didn't want to share what they'd worked for. They weren't ready and willing to offer you commitment. And if that's the case, I feel like you just took all of your strength and moved in a different direction. And I don't think they were expecting that. Yeah, double Temperance in reverse. But your person, they're going through it. For some of you, I feel like they've also been burning through money, like an unhealthy coping mechanism. I don't know if that's like, like overspending or just, like going out a lot. Their finances have definitely been affected. I feel like they're not enjoying the single life. And with the Temperance card, it's like they're really impatient to talk to you or to heal this is what I'm feeling. But again, you want to explore like what those motives are, because for some of you, it's because they don't want to do that inner work or they don't want to be alone. They're viewing you as the Knight of Wands, so they're very attracted to you. Some of my Scorpios, you've just been getting out there. You've been doing you. You've been, hanging out with friends and family. Some of you guys have even been traveling. The Strength card in reverse, Leo energy. Lots of fire in this reading, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So for a lot of you guys, I'm kind of getting that this person is like watching you on social media or checking in on you with friends and family. And that's an intuitive message. But I feel with the Strength card in reverse, this person, what they're hearing or what they're seeing about you is almost devastating, because it's possible this person made the decision to move away from you. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they see that you're good. And I feel like seeing you doing really well is hard for them. And that Strength energy, I feel, is their energy. Yeah, they kind of feel like you're not holding back. Like you're going out, you're having fun, you're flirting, you're dating. You're not showing any signs of like wear and tear because of this relationship, breaking down or ending. Some of my Scorpios, you have moved on with somebody else. And I feel like that's just really painful for this person. It's nothing to feel bad about, right? Because I do feel like you sort of picked yourself up. And whether that's the whole truth or not, I mean, you may be still hurting, you may be very disappointed, but you're not letting anybody sort of see you sweat. With the Strength card in reverse, though, it does tell me that you may still be hurting, but sort of in true Scorpio fashion, like you've sort of gone within, and nobody's really seeing that you're too affected by this. And I feel like that your person, I feel like they're human. I don't feel like they're necessarily a bad person for being devastated by this, but I definitely feel like they want you to come rushing back in. They want to reconcile, but they do have some healing of their own to do. Okay. Some of my Scorpios, you guys have been really up leveling in your career, so you may have been channeling all of your energy into that. I feel like you are quite successful. With the Strength card in reverse, I also feel, you've been doing it, and I think they've been checking in on you, like either asking friends and family about you or checking you online, but you haven't been doing it like in their face. Like you've just been doing you and sort of low key. This person feels like there's unfinished business between you guys. But I do feel like they still have some healing to do before they come in. The Eight of Wands, yeah, they are going to communicate to you, Scorpio. I think they are actively trying to manifest you back into their lives. And the Seven of Cups, they're seeing things clearly. This person wants reconciliation. Just because they want it doesn't mean that you do. And of course, it really does depend on what happened here. For some of you, this person may have some issues with codependency. So I do see that's something they may have to work on. But they're not confused at all about how they feel. I think they're actually feeling quite triggered by you doing very well. Again, they're human. I'm not getting that they're a bad person because of that. But because they're hurting, they want you back. And we see the Four of Pentacles. So some of my Scorpios out there, you have let go of this connection. You may be, you've definitely gone through you're going through up leveling, even though it's been hard with the Strength card. I think you're feeling really drained by what's happened here. But I also feel your person, if they didn't want to share what they'd worked for, they weren't ready for the responsibilities of a commitment. I feel they're regretting that, and they're willing to let go of something. Maybe self-imposed restrictions or beliefs or whatever it is that was holding them back, so that you guys can work things out. So you guys know your story better than I do. So obviously if somebody has done something horrible to you or, cheated on you or, was abusive, then absolutely no good reader is going to tell you to entertain that connection. But if this is something that you can live with, I do see this person wants to work things out. But you do have to make sure that they sort of deal with their demons, that they do this healing work, that they're not coming back just because it hurts. With this double Temperance energy, this person, needs to heal, needs to do some self-reflection and do some shadow work. All right. So let's see what it is they've been going through since you've been gone, Scorpio. What has Scorpio's person been going through since you've been gone? Spiritual places. So I do feel there's this energy of travel. So they've definitely pulled back. They may have been talking to or hanging out with like-minded souls that are sort of helping them to rejuvenate, body, mind, and spirit. For some of you, yeah, your person, they definitely needed with the Temperance card in reverse, or they need to experience this. They need to take better care of themselves. I'm getting it's very physical, like they've been doing something that, like I don't know if they just haven't been sleeping, if they've been working, ridiculous amounts of hours, or if they've been drinking heavily, smoking, partying. I'm not so sure. So some of you guys, this is an energy of somebody going to rehab, okay? But it could just be, it doesn't have to be literally. It could just be, figuratively, they need to rest. They need to recover. They need to recuperate. Self-care. So your person is or has been focused more on self-care, nurturing their body. Exactly. That's what I'm picking up on. Like this person wasn't doing that or hasn't been doing that. They're taking a look at, or they will be taking a look at these unhealthy habits. Wow, it's just coming through so strong. Double Temperance in reverse, Scorpio. Your person was just doing things that weren't good for them. So this has been like a major wake-up call for them. Guidance from Spirit. So they've been in a tough situation. So they've been asking for help from above. I just keep getting, some of you, this person's gone through a 12-step program. For others of you, they might be seeking help from a spiritual advisor, friends, family, maybe even a counselor, a therapist even. I like that energy, because that tells me this person absolutely is committed to doing that work, okay, to doing that healing work. And not just to win you back, but also for themselves, which is the most important, and protection. So the need for energetic, emotional, or physical boundaries is necessary for you at this time. So I do feel that, this may be a message for my Scorpios out there, that you are being protected. This person was in a very unhealthy energy. I'm wondering too if your person was in an unhealthy relationship. Now that doesn't have to be that, they were married, or it's possible maybe your person was involved in a very unhealthy relationship or work situation or living situation. They may have put some self-imposed boundaries up. I do feel your person's gathering their strength. They also know, though, this situation, their previous behaviors were really draining for you. And self-development. Yeah, so your person definitely is working on themselves, Scorpio, which is really good news if you do want to entertain them, if you want to reconcile. So yeah, this person is recognizing what they've been neglecting. They're working on their self-development and growth. This person's been doing a lot of work on themselves. And so this Temperance energy, they may be very focused on achieving balance. This may be a very different person than who you left, or than you knew before. The message for you guys is forgiveness. Wow. So Scorpio, to offer your forgiveness to another liberates your own heart from pain. So for some of you guys, I really am getting, whether it's like a literal 12-step program, but this person may be asking for forgiveness for things that they did while they were under the influence. For others of you, they've gone through a deep spiritual awakening, and so they're seeing things very differently. So they are going to be coming in and saying, I've had this awakening. I'm seeing things differently. So they do want to come in and be accountable. I am really actually liking their energy, Scorpio, because regardless, this person is in a balanced and mature sort of state where they're going to, at the very least, be able to offer you closure and give, and where you may be able to forgive them. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you allow them back into your lives. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you, but it is going to give you some sort of closure, because there's no longer this confusion. I'm getting there was a lot of frenetic, sort of frantic energy around them before. And again, there may have been a lot of people involved, a lot of drama, but they're definitely, this pullback, this time apart has given them time to work on themselves, to see things differently. I do see that they want to reconcile with you, absolutely, hands down. But I do see at the very least that they will be offering, an apology here for you. So, and closure, if that's what you need. But just be aware of closure, Scorpio, because oftentimes closure means a reopening. Okay, so you want to make sure that you set your own very strong boundaries. All right, so let's see what it is we need to know about this person. This may resonate with what you already know, or maybe it's something that you don't know. Clear messages and guidance, please, for Scorpio regarding the energy of their person. Clear messages and guidance, please, for Scorpio's person. Oh, they're not who you think. Yeah, this person has gone through a transformation. I think they're very different than the person that you knew before, because they've been in the self-care mode. They've been, some of you, they have left, if they were in like an unhealthy situation, whether that's a family situation, another relationship, a job, I feel like they've definitely left that. You know, they may have been in a job that they hated or that was really stressful, or where, you know, I don't know, it really could be anything, or maybe they were in an abusive relationship themselves. Yeah, this person has been very quiet. I'm hearing quiet contemplation. They've been in quiet contemplation. Controlling. So I do feel that they've been sort of holding back, or they're trying to get some unhealthy behaviors under control. This person loves to go out. I kind of feel like that was their energy before, or maybe even after your breakup, like this person went a little bit wild, went a little bit crazy, and we get next year that just came flying out. So, you know, it may take a while, okay? This person, you know, it may take a while next year. We've just started, you know, 2022. So it may take this year that they're going through these changes. Or they may reach out before then, and it might be like, okay, we can work on a friendship, and something may develop between now and 2023. And we see best friend. So for some of you, you know, you guys were best friends. For some of you guys, you will allow them back in only as a friend. But again, I want you to be aware of that, because this person definitely wants more. But remember, building a strong foundation and friendship is the best way to build a relationship. There was a meme that I posted and that I read, and it was, you know, love is friendship lit on fire. And so if you do want to work it out with this person, if you feel like, you know, this is something that you really truly want, starting out as friends or working on that friendship may be the way to go. Okay. So let's see what it is they'd like to say to you. You may have viewed, Scorpio, this person as your best friend, and somebody who, you may have viewed this person as your best friend until whatever this is that sort of happened. I feel like there was some sort of like spiraling out of control, or things got a little bit crazy between you guys. You may want to support this person in whatever sort of recovery that they're in, but it's not your job though, Scorpio. So just remember that. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, I see that. They're seeing you moving forward, moving on. You didn't see my tears, so this person did hide how much they were hurting after the breakup, maybe by going out a lot. I can't do this, and I want you so badly. So a lot of you, your person does feel this like urgency and feels like they can't do it without you, which, you know, to some degree, the intensity of that emotion can be a bit flattering, but I also do feel it's really important that they do this self-development and this healing, because if it's, there's something that in the world of psychology they call abandonment melange, and that's like these very intense feelings of like rage, grief, fear when our abandonment wounds are triggered, and especially those who have, you know, trauma in their past. So I kind of get that from this person though, with the temperance energy in reverse. So you want to just be aware of that. Like if they're trying to come rushing in too soon, or you're not ready, you know, I just pick up on a little bit of that energy of desperation that may be a little bit of a red flag here. Okay. And we get, do I still have a chance? Yeah, so they definitely want another chance here with you. And I want to start over. So this person knows that they want you, Scorpio. It's ultimately going to be up to you. Okay, whether you want to take this person back, is this a healthy choice for you? And absolutely, with that temperance energy in reverse, don't rush into things. Don't let this person rush or pressure you. make sure that they've done this self-development and this inner work before, you know, you entertain whether or not you're going to be in some sort of commitment with them. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this connection or about Scorpio's love life at this time. The Chaser. I feel this person is going to come in and chase you, Scorpio, with the Eight of Wands, and they're going to want to move things quickly. There is that, I'm picking up on this, like this abandonment wound has definitely been triggered. It feels like there's unfinished business. So it's up to you guys what you're going to do here. Talking. This person is going to reach out to you, the Eight of Wands. I do feel that you may want to talk to this person. And if you don't, then, you know, block them and move forward, Scorpio. But I do feel that this person, you know, just be careful of hoovering or them trying to take up too much time and win you back. And, you know, like be, you know, they're showing me kind of like an octopus, like make sure that they're not trying to sort of take over just to not let you go, or just to not deal with that, with the energy, the healing, not let them, let me start over. They may be, I just don't want them to be trying to hold on to you too tightly or come in and try to take over because they're so afraid of being on their own, or they don't want to address what they really truly need to address. But for many of you guys, I do see that there's potential that this could be something that if you want to give this person a second chance to start slowly talking to this person, take your time, don't get too emotionally invested or don't rush into things. And really getting to know each other all over again. Because if it's been a while since you've seen this person or you've been with this person, Scorpio, I do feel that they've done this work. And so they are going to make the moves, they're going to come towards you, and you build a friendship and you go from there. For those of you where it's a very recent breakup, there's a little bit of a concern here that this person wants to sort of just put a band-aid on their, you know, on their boo-boos, right? So let's see what else we get. Sunglasses. This person's definitely watching you. I was picking up on that earlier. They like what they see. They know that there was something very draining about this connection. I feel like you're very low key, Scorpio, glowing up. And I love that. And I like you. So there may be a romance blooming between you and this person. This could be somebody who has secret feelings for you that you didn't know, that's going to come back in, send you a message. And some of you, like I'm picking up like 50-50, some of you guys are going to be open to this. And for others of you, you're like, no way, this was just like way too much. This can also indicate that you might be talking to somebody new. This past person may be seeing that and being very triggered by that. I did pick up on that energy. So you have romance blooming, and you may have choices here, Scorpio. So you definitely have soulmate energy here. Again, that could be this past person, or if you're dealing with somebody new. So trust your intuition. All right, let's go ahead and see. I'm going to get some additional advice from Spirit. This is a little bit of a tough love deck. I love it. It's called the Compassionate Soul Oracle. So see what messages Spirit needs to hear. I'm sorry, not Spirit. See what messages Scorpio needs to hear, please, Spirit. Clear messages and guidance for my Scorpios. Regarding this connection, I feel like it's complicated, you guys. It feels definitely complicated. Second chances. Someone wants the opportunity to prove themselves. Yeah, wow, absolutely. This whole reading, you guys. This person. And for a lot of you, like I said, for a lot of you, if there's been some time that has passed, this person really has done the work. But if this was like yesterday or this was like last week, I feel like you need some more time apart before that happens, okay? Like, don't let this person come in and love bomb you and sort of try to take over. But if it's been some time, I get that this person really has done the work, and you will be very pleasantly surprised and happy with what may develop here, okay? So we get responsibility. Accountability around one's actions means no excuses, no blaming. And I'm getting that, again, whether they're actually in like a 12-step program or not, because it can just be emotionally. This person's ready to take responsibility for where they didn't show up for you in the past, you know, where they may have been under some influence, whether that's drugs or alcohol, or whether that's, bad advice from friends and family. There's definitely, for those of you where there's been a little bit of time here in this separation, this person coming back in a totally different, really beautiful energy. I like that. I really do. If it's, like I said, a more recent breakup, this person has to take responsibility. So the way they come towards you, it's like they can't come in and just try to bulldoze you and like win you over with money or, love bombing you. But if they're coming in with like, hey, I want to really take a look at, I want to apologize, and, if they've done the work, all right? And we get addictions and compulsions. See, I can't get away from it. Behavior modification is needed as it is inhibiting healthy connections. Yeah, absolutely. So we've been over that. It's showing up here. And assumptions. Seek answers directly to gain a better understanding. Never assume. So you need the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You don't want to assume that somebody has done the work. You want to go slowly and make sure that they really prove it to you, that they really show you that that they're balanced, that they're accountable, that they're going to meet you halfway, that you guys share the same vision of the future. All right, so I'm going to leave it here, Scorpios. You guys have some powerful, difficult decisions to make here, but for some of you, it's just going to be something absolutely beautiful. And for others of you, it's about learning lessons, and just, remain in your power. You know what's best for you, and trust your higher selves. All right, I'm going to leave it here, sending you guys so much love and light. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All right, guys, take care.